Hello, and thank you for joining me. I am Dr. Giovanni Green with the Ivy League Care Academy, Dollhouse Salon, and Twisted Ridge Products. Today I'm going to be answering questions from the chemical/hair issues section. Okay, the first question of the day is damaged hair from relaxer and bleach. I relax my hair, I have bleached highlights. Is my hair going to fall out? It's really shedding bad where the bleached hair is. What can I do to stop it? Well, let's see here. I'm trying to get your picture up here. It's gonna depend really on what your regimen is right now. When you go to where you're putting blonde on top of relaxed hair, that's a bad idea. Even if you have black or a brownish hair like we have naturally, and go to a bleached blonde state without relaxer, it can be a bad idea, depending on what condition your hair is in before. So I wouldn't recommend doing it at all. Now, if you have relaxed hair and you have bleach highlights and your hair is shedding, I can already tell you now that you may want to go and use an algae treatment, which I spoke about in the video before. Some type of reconstruction or something like that, but really that hair is severely damaged and you need to handle it with care. You have a 50-50 chance of losing all of it. So I would really make sure, if not every other day, I will be pushing moisture as much as I can back into that cortex, because it is extremely dry and that's what's causing it to break. Let's see. My hair falls out when I put a perm and color in the same day. What should I do to prevent this? If you get permanent color and a relaxer the same day, your hair is going to come out. There's nothing you can do to prevent it. It may not all fall out right there while you're in the chair if you're going to a salon. It may not all fall out when you're at home. But it will eventually all come out because you have shocked the system of the hair. You have went in the environment of hair, kicked the door in, and put everybody on the ground. So I really wouldn't expect to have hair after that. And there's not a 50-50 chance. There's a 90% chance you will lose, if not all of your hair, most of your hair, by doing that. You really should never do that. And remember, the rule is if you wear a relaxer or perm, you cannot wear permanent color, and vice versa. So I really would not recommend doing that. Okay, the next question is relaxing, waiting for hair color. I have permed my hair at the beginning of March, and I wash my hair every week because I have really bad dandruff issues. I also colored my hair last Friday on April the 2nd. My hair needs to be permed really badly. When can I perm it next, and what should I expect? Every time I wash my hair, I use Mayo, reconstruction conditioner, and I think a gut moisturizing conditioner. How will I know if I'm moisturizing my hair well enough to put color in it? Will color make my hair come out? And what color do you suggest? Wow. That was a long question, trying to put it together. Well, the first thing I would attack is the dandruff issue. Is the dandruff green and yellow sticky flakes, or is it white flakes? So if it's a green and yellow situation, which is the wet, which I explained, I don't remember which video, but I explained, if it's the wet, you have a bacteria that you need to take care of. Tea tree, sulfur-based, or tar-based shampoos will actually clear that issue up. Now, if it's not that type of dandruff, which I assume it is, I assume that it's the white flake dandruff, and that dandruff actually comes from dry scalp. Now, putting chemicals on your hair will dry out your scalp. So basically, if you're trying to get rid of that issue and you're still getting relaxer, you're fighting a losing battle. You will never win. So you need to get your scalp in order before you try to introduce color. Now, because you already have a relaxer and you already put in color and you want to know when the next time you can get color, I'm not going to recommend you get anything, because you need to get your situation under control before you introduce anything else. You said your hair is relaxed, you put permanent color in, it's already breaking, it's already dry, and it seems like you're using a good Mayo shampoo, reconstructive conditioner, and all that, and your hair is still dry. So that means that it's coming from the relaxer, and you need to stop doing it. Not only your hair is dry, but your scalp is dry, causing it to hinge the epidermis layer. So I wouldn't recommend you doing anything. I would recommend you getting the situation under control, and once you let me know that you have, then let me know, email me back, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Okay. The next one is tint and relax. Can I damage my hair if I relax after tinting it for 2 weeks? Yes, you can. Tinting is almost like a rinse, but it stays a little bit longer. I would recommend waiting 4 weeks to 6 weeks, especially if you're wearing a relaxer. I personally, and I don't need to say this, I do not condone anyone, I don't care what kind of hair texture you have, I don't condone you getting a relaxer, so I would not be doing that. And if you're wearing a tint, you just need to be very, very careful to make sure that you're putting moisture back into your hair, because if you don't, your hair will come out because it's so dry. You have to stop doing these things to your hair. I'm not going to answer any more questions right now. I just need to kind of talk to you guys when it comes to hair color, because these people, I don't understand what they're doing. What exactly, what's the issue? If you want color in your hair, go the natural way. Some people use lemon juice. I mean, I've used lemon juice. Go out in the sun, it'll tint my hair, it'll make it look very, very natural. You can use henna, you can use hair pieces, clip-in extensions, fusion highlights, anything but actually putting color on your hair. You have to stop combining relaxers, perms, and color, permanent color. Those do not mix. It's like oil and water. You will lose hair. Now, the saddest statement a woman ever made to me is, Giovanni, I don't care if I lose hair because they're going to bury me in a wig. This is what this woman said to me. I've never heard something so sad in my life. And I promptly escorted her from the premises. We do real hair at the Dollhouse Salon. Real hair. For real people who have real issues who want to solve it for real. We don't sit there and perpetuate the cycle of damaging hair over and over and over again. We have a lab that has microscopes and all these infrared lights and black lights. It's very, very technical that we actually get down into the cortex and medulla of that hair, because we really want to fix the issue. A regular hairstylist or hairdresser, if your hair comes out, they just glue some tracks on top of it. I'm a trichologist. I fix that issue. So if you don't have a trichologist in your area, I don't really know what to tell you to help you. There is a website that you can go to, and it's actually on a website that links you so you can find a trichologist. It's a very technical specialty to be able to be on the medical side of hair. I'm actually on both sides. I'm on the medical side and I'm an instructor. So I really have the highest knowledge about it. I'm not just tooting my own horn. Anyone that's at that trichology level does have that knowledge. You need to make sure that you're seeking them out for your hair issues, because the average hairstylist or hairdresser does not wear a relaxer because they know what it will do. The average one doesn't have hair color because they know what it'll do. Sometimes you'll find some younger ones, but they just got out of school, they don't know. Once they find out, they don't do that. Their kids, their daughters will never have a relaxer, they wouldn't give it to them. Ask your stylist to see their hair. If they won't show you, then that's probably an issue. And that would be a good thing I would be worried about. I would be worried about what is she doing to her hair and how is she going to handle mine. If your hairstylist doesn't have any hair, her edges are missing, you probably don't want to repeat that cycle. I can't say that enough. Just make sure that you're choosing your hairstylist wisely. If you're going to be using color, use it like my auntie says, handle yourself with care. Hey, Aunt Terry, handle yourself with care. That means if you're going to use color, then you need to be going with someone who does color, meaning a colorist. Just because I went to hair school does not mean they understand color. You need to understand that now. They have a license, but there's a special designation for people who understand the in-depth portions of color. And if you have a relaxer and then you won't color, that's all I would deal with, or I wouldn't get it at all. Okay. Long. I want to thank you for tuning in. Dollhouse Salon, Ivy League Hair Academy, and Twisted Roots Products. You can send your questions, comments, and concerns to dollhousesalon@gmail.com, or you can email me directly at giovannigreen@gmail.com. Also check out our website at wix.com/dollhousesalon/global. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to helping you.